What the fuck? I know everything? What does that mean? Deliberately ran into your lightning blade. Yeah, I was gonna say, there was more to it. It didn't make sense. Why would she deliberately run into it? Alright, what's up everybody? Guys, here we are, back for episode number 370 of Naruto Shippuden. We have been delving into a lot of the backstory, of course, between Hashirama and Madara already. You know, I mean, that's basically what we did already back in the last two episodes, which I did my, intro commentary about. But now we actually saw the founding of the village, and we saw that there was a time where they actually did manage to get along, even after all the fighting and, lots of their family, I guess, being killed, right? But things just couldn't last. And I definitely get that. Like, on one hand, there was always, in a way, the tension, I feel, between the uneven situations between Madara and Hashirama. Hashirama was fortunate enough to at least still have his brother, which, Madara, of course, didn't. Madara basically lost everybody, and now even felt like he had lost the Uchiha clan because they didn't want to leave with him, right? And that's the thing. I mean, Hashirama is such a great guy. He proposed for Madara to become the first Hokage, actually. It's just that the village wouldn't have wanted it, and the feudal lords would not, they just wouldn't have agreed with it. Obviously, there was always tension with Tobirama as well, who never had Madara's side and didn't see him the same way like his brother did. And so ultimately Madara went his own way. I don't know if at this point he therefore then already had the plan that he had and this and that. That part is still a little bit like unclear to me. Yeah, I guess, again, I mean, Madara, from what I understand, was supposed to have been defeated in a fight with Hashirama, and everybody presumed him to be dead, right? He still turned out to be alive. It also brings me back to, and I'm not 100% sure whether we now got all the answers there too, but it brings me back to, kind of the original start of the show, I guess, with the Demon Fox showing up, right? I mean, he was let loose. Who was he let loose by? Was he let loose? I think he was let loose by Tobi in the end, right? Which is, of course, Obito. Kind of doing that for Madara at the time. Am I saying that right, though? I'm not 100% sure. Again, guys, at this point, there is so much lore. There is so much backstory. We've, yeah, honestly, dude, it's insane. I don't even know when all of that was being delved into anymore. We kind of found out, of course, that like Minato was Naruto's dad, something I never actually realized, and so I've been saying it, but at this point, the lore and the amount of backstory and history has gotten so expansive. I fucking love it. I think it's amazing. It's especially amazing when you kind of go back to how the show started, and everything there was already kind of set in place, right? You had all those Hokage sort of carved out in the mountains. You just had no idea who they were. And so again, like so many of these things and probably names that were being brought up early on and stuff didn't really make sense to you yet. And then now you finally, like I feel like now finally I have a good grasp of almost everything that basically went on. I'm sure there's still more. There's going to be more, guys. We have still like 100 episodes to go. A little less than that, of course, when you consider filler. I think it's actually like 70 episodes or something like that we basically have left at this point, which, considering the amount of content in this universe, in this show, I guess, that's nothing, right? So yeah, we're basically gearing up for the home stretch here. But anyway, guys, I'm excited to dive into this next episode, so let's get straight into it. Alright, guys, before we get started, you can get early access to the next 15 plus episodes over on Patreon. We also have full-length reactions if you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety, private calls and personalized video requests, and you can even sign up for free and watch the next episode already as well. All of that you can check out right now over on my Patreon page, which is linked on top of the description. With that being said, let's dive straight into this new episode. Yeah, okay. Waterfall. Waterfall, Hashirama, Madara. I think we're there. So they had already fought it out a bunch of times. Again. And then now marks the real final fight, I guess. Well, he might get you on your back again. He felt like he finally accomplished it. They had. It's crazy. This is what it could have been. It was for a while. Ooh, he get him? Was that it? Damn. He really did it. Oh, he faked him. Taste of your own medicine. Did he just... I gotta see that again. Did he just call it my village instead of our? I wanna know. I will protect our, no, my village. So yeah, he really had... Okay. He had fully accepted it. It's a new phase, a new dawn. He finally realized there was no going back. Yep. I can't blame him. I can't blame him, dude. Yeah, I mean, not wrong. It's just there wasn't really any other option at this point, right? I mean, Madara never presented his plan to Hashirama either, so... And this was definitely the place. Yeah, so you thought... But he had actually survived that encounter then, I assume. 始まりにマダラと俺が望んだ里とは一族と一族をつなげるものだった。無秩序から秩序を形作り、それを保つための大切な要だった。子供たちを守り、無駄な争いを避け、平和を実現するものだった。だが、君の兄、イタチが背負ったような闇を生み出してしまった。Yeah, the Uchiha was always a point of tension. I mean, they kept that reputation, so he regrets it. I guess that's why he was extra surprised to realize there were a bunch of other Hokage and the village still ended up, like, lasting. Because maybe he figured that it wouldn't last as long beyond his death. There's your answer. Yeah. See, this is his first time hearing it. Yep. Yep. Under a magic spell. Yeah, which sides are we taking?
兄さんは あんたの意思を直接語ることもなく受け継ぐものだったってことだ。
Hmm.
兄さん
Yeah, I guess he's right.
お前は
Preserve things as they are.
中枢をつなぐパイプ役でもあるのだ。それは分かってるな。
できるぞえ。それを革命とのたまい。政権を奪取するつもりなら、内派はこの派の逆賊として処断せざるを得ぬ。
小春待て。結論を急ぐな。しかしヒルゼン、内派一族はもう止まらぬ。ならば混乱を避けるためにも、一刻も早く手を打つべきだ。何も知らぬ子供も含めてな。イタチの前で言うことではない。それに、内派相手に内戦となれば簡単にはいかぬぞ。
I'm so happy Donzo is Donzo.
策があるはずじゃ。事態は一刻を争う。奴らがことを起こす前に、こちらから先手を打つのだ。お前とわし、そして互いの暗部が手を組み、背後から奇襲をかければ、すぐ。
We can kill them all.
内派はかつての戦友。力ではなく言葉で話しかけたい。
Yeah, Saratobi at the real Okage mindset. The Hashirama mindset. He was a good one of the greats.
一族の対立の間に立ち、父さん、母さん、俺は
分かってるわ、イタチ。
イタチ、最後に約束しろ。サスケのことは頼んだぞ。
分かっている。
恐れるな。それがお前の決めた道だろう。お前に比べれば我らの痛みは一瞬で終わる。
Yeah.
考え方は違ってもお前を誇りに思う。
I would have not expected him to have given him those final words.
本当に優しい子だ。
Kind of backing him. Understanding at least.
内派たちが死んだという情報が入った。お前らのビンゴブックにも対象外の印をつけ、外しておけ。
They called it a bingo book.
ついに死んだが。
しかし、あのイタチを一体誰がやったんです、隊長。
弟の内派サスケだそう
だ。Had I remember this scene, but
罰ですよ。それだけの悪行をやったんすからね。
I think Sasuke did know the truth at this point, right?
あいつはこの葉の歴史上稀に見る大役人です。
Yeah, he did.
こいつだけは俺たちの手で倒したかったぜ。
That's why he couldn't bear this being his reputation.
抜けに能命を浴びながらも、
Yep.
里にあだなす組織を監視し続けた。そしてなお、俺はこの葉隠れの内派イタチとして、もう一度忍び里を守ることができる。兄さんは、あんた以上に耐え忍んだ。そして、
Yeah.
この葉の忍びであることを誇りだと語ってし
He
まう。
never got any title for it, no nothing, dude. No
あんたを一番
recognition
理解した忍びが
whatsoever.
内派一族だったとは皮肉だな。
Yeah? I think Ashirama will agree with that 100%.
わしの部下にお前の兄と同じような内谷鏡という男がいた。
Wait, Tobirama saying this?
あんたは内派
Yeah, that's what I thought. You gonna speak highly of them now?
わしはどの一族とて里にとって危険性があるものを注意深く捉えていただけだ。
Fair.
内派は特にそれを考慮するべき一族だったのは確か
Fair.
だ。だが、本来愛情に深い内派だからこそ、時にはお前の兄や内派鏡のように、一族の枠を超えて里のために尽くしてくれた者も少なからずいた。そう簡単には至るのも事実だ。
He's just looking at it very objectively. Yeah.
この二人の間を取り持ちつつ、里を守り、作り固めるのが二代目のわしの役目だった。
Yeah. He feels like he did what he had to do.
内派止水だ。お前の
Shisui, huh?
たちの友だった男じゃ。
Yeah.
わしを含め、多くの者が初代様の火の意志を受け継いだ。ただ、わしは誰より甘い忍びだったかもしれん。
The idealism can make you naive.
うまく引き継げなかった。そのため断蔵に里の闇を背負わせてしまった。
Danzo had to take care of that part.
復讐として俺がやった。
Damn.
奴は最後、卑怯な手を使ってでも里を守ると公言してたが。
Yeah.
どうやらわしはほかげとして失敗ばかりしてしまったようじゃ。
Nah.
今のこのような状況を作ったのは
Yeah.
自分の責任でもある。
Where does Minato fit into all this?
三代目のせいじゃない。あなたはしっかり里のために尽くされ、全うされた。九尾の里襲来の時に俺が倒れてしまった。
He was very
あなたのおかげ
self-sacrificial.
として期待されていたのに、その期待に添えなかった。
I don't know that Minato ever had to make a choice like that, you know, like a choice where it really was like, oh, we gotta do this for the greater good, even though, you know, it's not the idealistic thing to do.
バレたのにね。みんな残念がってたわよ。
オロチマル様、少し拗ねてます
三代目の前だから少しね。
His
俺
sworn
が生き
enemy.
ていれば、ウチハクーデターの計画ももっと未然に防ぐ協力ができたかもしれない。
さあ。
Yeah.
それと
Make up your mind, make a decision. Or join against defeating Madara. Where will you stand, Orochimaru? Do you still have, like, a will of your own in this?
許せサスケ。また今度にしよう。許せサスケ。また今度だ。
Let's decide next time.
俺が疎ましいか。
Let's delay the decision.
ただお前と俺は唯一無二の兄弟だ。お前の越えるべき壁として、俺はお前と共にあり続けるさ。たとえ憎まれようともな。それが兄貴ってもんだ。俺を疑ってるってわけか。貴様など殺す価値もない。愚かなる弟よ。この俺を殺したく、恨め、憎め、そして醜く生き延びるのに。
Come find me someday.
あんたの言った通り、あんたを恨み、憎み、そしてあんたを殺すためだけに俺は
Had no idea.
生きてきた。
Still insane how he found out the truth right after. Right after his death also.
今、お前などに興味はない。なぜ弱いか。足りないからだ。
Hmm.
憎しみが。
Hmm.
お前にいつも許せと嘘をつき、この手でお前のことをずっと遠ざけてきた。お前を巻き込みたくはなかった。
Yeah.
だが、今はこう思う。お前が、父を、母を、内派を変えることができたかもしれないと。
Changed him how though?
初めからお前とちゃんと向き合い、同じ目線に立って真実を語り合っていれば。
Wow, what would Sasuke have
失
suggested?
敗した俺が今更お前に上から多くを語っても伝わりはしない。だから今度こそ本当のことをほんの少しだけ。
I don't know necessarily what he's saying in this regard. Like,
ずっと許さなくていい。
would Itachi not have had to do what he
俺
did?
がこれからどうなろうと。俺はお前をずっと愛している。
Yeah, I don't know how Sasuke could have changed anything there, you know? Well, I guess maybe he's just talking
俺は
about
戦場へ行く。この里を
being open to him about what he did.
無にはさせん。
Damn.
決まりだ。扉だ。
I want to see that one more
俺
time.
は戦場へ行く。俺は
Going to the
戦場へ行く。
battlefield, huh?
この里、イタチを無にはさせん。
Well, that means going after Madara.
扉だ。外へ飛ぶ準備ぞ。
依頼心を
We can get behind that.
今は縛られておる。オロチマルテやら、お前はどうする？
That's my question indeed.
お前はサスケにつくとさっき言ったはずじゃがの。
Yeah, will you though?
もちろん。同行しましょう。
Nah, that means you're just gonna become a wild card,
15は
ultimately turning against us anyway.
サスケを守るのは俺の役目だからな。最強ゾンビ4体。
You can't say no now.
3人。こんなのについていたら確実に死ぬ。隙を見て逃げよう。
Oh, honestly, I kind of figure you to be dead if you decide not to join.
おお、ここからの眺めは懐かしいぞ。
Wow.
今だよね。
This dude is actually doing it. Here we go. Who the fuck is that? Oh no, Karen. Not Karen. Wasn't she locked up?
カリ、
かつての良質な実験体がここに集まるとはね。
I don't even know when the last time was we saw her. Yeah, she's still wearing a prison outfit, isn't she? Yeah, she's still got chains. Oh, it will. It will. It will. She's gonna be like, oh my god.
相変わらずサスケ君に弱そうね。カリン。
He apologized.
オロチマル様、サスケがね、うちをね、刺してね。
We're sorry.
君ね、私もよ。でも今はサスケ君に協力してる。ちょうどいいわ。あなたも協力なさい。
Silly music playing as well.
誰ぞ？
Definitely emphasizes how weird the switch is.
渦巻き一族だな。
連中の中にさらにバカが一人加わると。
Oh my god, stop
まだ
robbing
びっ
against
く
him.
りだろうよ。
協力することにしたんだじゃ。お前は里を潰そ
Yeah.
うとしていたのに。
Yeah.
兜の中に入っていて分かった。私の生き方を真似し、すべてを蓄積していた兜も失敗した。
Mm.
今はサスケ君の違う生き方に興味があるだけ。
What, did he figure his path was always gonna lead to failure?
私を真似なかったから。
Yeah.
お前たちよ、
He got to live on.
里を守ってきたこの顔岩の上より、しっかりと里を目に焼き付けようぞ。
Hmm.
やっと息子に会える。
Yeah.
今まで父として何もしてあげられ
Dude.
大きなプレゼントを持っていくよ。
さて、久しぶりの戦争じゃ。
Yeah, that's crazy that we just bring him back like this.
まだだ。今度こそ倒す。
And they got full control too. Like they're actually themselves with full control.
待ってろよ、まだ。いつの世も戦いよ。だが、戦争もこれで最後。行くぞ。
Wow. Awesome, dude. Alright, guys. See you all in the next episode. Alright, guys. Episode number 371 of Naruto Shippuden. Here we go. Finally back to it, huh? The whole army.
繋がってたもんを切りたかねえし、切られたくもねえんだよ。
切るべきではなかったな。消えろ。
Majestic Flower Flame. Bomb Blast Dance. Okay. I like these names. A little hard to pronounce, but damn. Are we gonna see the others show up soon enough? I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to travel here. The Hokage and Orochimaru, Sasuke.
ナルトのチャクラの衣がなかったら、豚の丸焼き以上になってたよ。
I was gonna say, but you're already kinda, you know. You're already getting there a little, Choji.
ルトのチャクラがみんなをずっと守ってくれてる。こんなこと続けてて大丈夫なの？ナルト。
It's a lot, huh? It's having its toll on him. They're gonna need backup soon enough, that's the thing.
どこにいた？奴が消えた。奴は逃げた。
んなわけねえだろ。探せ。
上だ、ナルト。
What? Oh shit, there he comes. Obito.
ナルト、みんなをかばい、応戦ばかりになってきてるぞ。
Yeah. Gotta go on the offensive. If you wanna win.
大丈夫か、ナルト。私たちチャクラを一度にコントロールするのは無茶すぎる。すぐにバテるぞ。
Yeah. He's gonna lose it super rapidly.
気ぃつけろ。
ただ弱っていくだけだ。
一人になりてえてめえにわかんねえだろうけどよ。俺の近くにみんながいてくれる。俺はそれがすっげえ嬉しいんだよ。そんだけで力が湧いてくる。
Wow.
つながりともたまうなら、仲間を無理に守る必要もなかろう。なんだよ、ヘリクツ野郎。お前のそういうところが
Stop babbling.
大嫌いだ。
Damn.
そういうこと言ってんじゃねえんだよ、ヘリクツバカが。
Said it
仲間
again.
のことだ。どんだけ痛くても我慢するっつってんだ。それを捨てたくねえって言ってんだ。
Yeah.
わがままかもしんねえけど。
Yeah, enduring is something else than wanting it.
仲間がいねえのが一番痛えんだよ、俺は。以上。
Nice.
オビト、お前はナルトで何を確かめてる？
Some type of strength to understand his mindset?
シャンナロ。
Kind of going back to his own old ways of
やは
thinking?
り間違いない。
He'd never sacrifice his friends?
このチャクラ。柱だ。
He can sense him. Oh shit, he can sense him approaching already? Oh my god, that's enraging the fuck out of him, dude. Yeah, how far away is this fight right now? From the Lee village?
このナルトチャクラありきの三度の術を。
これ以上足止めする術はもうねえぞ。
ナルト、やべえぞ。準備は天秤。
He's gone ultra mad.
なんだよ、それ。
Cataclysm?
のんきに構えてんじゃねえ。天地が裂けるぞ。
Is that the ritual? The actual ritual? Or what are we saying?
俺と準備を切るからだ。抑えが効かんぞ。もうそろそろ鎮中力になった方がいいんだろうがな。
Wow, he's ready, huh? Not a Susanoo.
準備を今度こそ消す。
Using that?
それは俺も同じだ。
Oh shit. Obito.
ナルト、こっちを頼む。
Oh, are they gonna fight in there?
来るぞ。天秤チー
Yeah, they're disappearing to their own realm. What is this cataclysm, dude? Some kind of fucking explosion? Yup. Creating another crater. Look at this. We got the lightning. Tornadoes. That looks absolutely insane. Oh, the other Hokage here already? He could sense them, but from how far? Could he just sense them being in a world? Literally? They might be the only thing that can stop this. Yo. The mushroom cloud. Oh, we're creating one big waterfall now. Perfect setting for another encounter. Wouldn't you say, Madara?
さすがに少しは掃除できた。
We'll see about that. Ooh. Oh, actually, shit, he's right.
また、ナルトが守ってくれたんだ。
Well, they still got the chakra, of course. The chakra kept him alive. Naruto's back to normal. All the tails. The beast. Oh my god, man's going buff? Yo, you saw his arms? Started growing muscle. Yeah, Naruto's out. He's out. He's going back to being normal himself. These Hokage need to show up stat. Ooh. Okay, they're gonna give it their all. Led by Hinata. Time to charge Naruto back up, huh? All the best. Here it is again.
あのお前が戦争中に敵に情けをかけるとはな。
Is that what's stopping him?
後ろめたさか。凛を守れなかったと。俺との約束を守れなかったことで気が咎めた。
He's just trying to fuck with you, dude. Yeah, we still need that answered. What was that about? Is he gonna tell him finally?
改心でもさせるつもりか。
You need to tell him the story about Rin, though.
もうやめにしてくれないか。
Obito himself literally doesn't know.
おかげになることだった。ナルトはな、今でもそうなんだよ。ナルトの言葉はかつてのお前の言葉と同じだ。
Yeah.
俺はホカゲになる。うちはオビトだ。んでもって、俺のホカゲ岩にはトレードマークのゴーグルと、さらにシャリンガンもしっかり持ってもらう。
Naruto didn't have goggles.
ホカゲを貸す。でもって、里の奴ら全員に俺の存在を認めさせてやるんだ。
Yeah, you will need to include the forehead protector, though.
かつての自分と今のナルトを重ね、ナルトの言葉をかつての己の言葉として聞きたがってる。お前自身、かつての自分に否定されたいと望んでるんじゃないのか。ナルトの気持ちがわからないお前じゃないはずだ。お前はまだ戻れる。昔の自分をもう一度。
Trying to give him that chance. Here's the Toby laugh.
ナルトの心の内が分かっているからこそ、そのすべてを聞いて、そのすべてを否定してやりたくてね。
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna prove to him how foolish he is.
一つ言っておくが、お前が俺に対して後ろめたく思うこと自体。
He really believes in this.
俺が戦争を起こした理由が、お前とリンのことだけだと思っているなら。
So what else then?
もいいところだ。
That's what made you come back, though, to Madara. What the fuck? I know everything? What does that mean? Deliberately ran into your lightning blade. Yeah, I was gonna say, there was more to it. It didn't make sense. Why would she deliberately run into it? Oh. Oh.
それをどうして
So she let herself get killed so the three tails wouldn't be an issue?
くそみんなはここに残れ。隊長、増援を待ちましょう。時間はない。霧隠れはリンを何かの実験体に使おうとしてさらったんだ。
Yeah.
ちぎりの里まで連れて行かれたら、もう助けることは不可能だ。一人では無理です。一人じゃない。口寄せの術
Buck
リ
him.
ンの匂いは
覚えている。任せろ。
増援が来たら伝えろ。俺たちはリンを追って先行したと。わかりました。
Best character in the whole show. He's running along with the dogs.
待っていろ、リン。お前は絶対に守る。
So funny how young Kakashi has that much lighter voice.
この花の忍びだ。よし、このまま敵を引きつけるぞ。
So this is where they rescued her. Along with the dogs, they got her out. And then those guys chased them.
こっちだ、カカシ。
There she is.
現実で意識を。
はい。カカシ。逃げるぞ。この花忍び、俺も一緒だぞ。急げ。
Hmm.
逃がす。
Damn. Damn. Well, too bad.
行け。
But they wanted them to escape with her.
頼んだぞ。
何？拙者たち
That's
は
what they said,
追い詰められ
right?
たら退散するまでよ。
行くぞ、リン。カカシ。
Yeah, this is where she told him.
何か変。今はとにかく逃げるんだ。
3!
Well, there's a reason for that. You're a Jinchuriki now.
私の中にもう一人何かがいるような感じ。
どういうことだ。
わからない。
They sealed it up. This is what they talked about.
キリンの忍びは私に儀式を施そうとしてたわ。
I don't think they tried. I think they did.
別な儀式。だけど私は意識を奪われて。
She realizes it, right?
しつこい奴らだ。
私は
She knows exactly what they did.
この葉には戻れない。
何を言っている。
カカシ、すぐに私を殺して。
何を言ってるんだ、リン。
私は利用されてる。
Yeah, they're just trying to let her loose on the village.
この葉を襲うかもしれないの。
オビトにお前を守ると約束した。別の方法がきっとある。今はとにかく里まで逃げるんだ。
So technically, Kakashi already failed.
行け。
ダメよ。
He already failed by having her get captured. It wasn't even her getting killed part.
霧隠れは、リンが木の葉に戻った時点で、リンの中の賛美を暴走させ、
Yep.
木の葉を襲わせるつもりでいたのだ。
Yep, that was the idea. He knows exactly why she did this too.
リンはそれが分かっていて、敵に向けたお前の来霧を利用し、
Yep.
自害した。
Man.
愛する人の手によって死ぬことを決めたのだ。木の葉を守るために。
Yeah, he knew exactly why she
たとえ
did
お
it.
前がどう言おうと、俺にとってリンを守れなかったお前は
Which is fair.
リンは俺の中では死ぬべき人ではない。
Well, she wasn't supposed to get kidnapped already.
死んだリンは偽物でしかない。リンは生きていてこそリンなのだ。こんな状況ばかりを作ってきた忍びのシステム、里、そしてその忍びたち。俺が本当に絶望したのは世界そのもの。
Yeah.
この偽物の世界にだ。
It didn't even matter. Now it also makes sense why he didn't even necessarily need Kakashi to be dead, because he knew that truth.
とは言ったはずだ。心に本物の仲間がいないのが一番痛いんだって。俺はあの子にかつてのお前の言葉をそのまま伝えた。かつてのお前ならナルトと同じことを感じ言うはずだ。そして今でもそうだと。見てみろ。
Change.
俺の心には何もありゃしない。
How is he still... This man is not even human anymore. Yeah. Well, it's like the... It's from like the half that was recovered or whatever, right? The Zetsu. He's trying to... Wow, he's trying to get you to his side. Damn. Do we know that for a fact, though? Yeah. It's difficult, dude. It's so difficult because they're presenting this utopian type of scenario that, like, there is something to be said for it, right? And it's like, if we can actually make that happen, why wouldn't we join their side, right? In making it happen. But I just don't know that we can make that. It's two things. I mean, one is the fear that, like, this is not going to play out the way you think it's going to play out, which I think is the most obvious outcome. And it's just going to turn out that Madara is going to gain control over everybody and he can just rule as a dictator. I think he basically did admit to that, though. But he's going to say, I'm going to rule as a dictator, letting everybody live peacefully or whatever, right? Yeah, sure, fair. But, yeah, again, I mean, it's that, but it's also just the... I don't know, dude. It's the uncertainty that it can't even work. And it's just the thing that, like, it's not supposed to work like that, you know? You're supposed to just accept when these things happen. But then again, if you don't have to, I mean, you know, can I blame someone for feeling like they shouldn't have to? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Delusions, he says. See, but do we know for a fact that they are delusions? The fuck is that? What's this man about to reveal? Oh no, phase 34? Oh, you're just gonna leave it there. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Alright guys, see you in the next episode. Alright guys, if you want to watch the next episode, you can sign up as a free member on Patreon and check it out right now. That's going to be linked on top of the description. If you'd like to binge ahead, the next 15 plus episodes are available on the other tiers as well, so I'll see you there.